gonna go play Destiny now, so. What's up, guys? So it's currently Saturday at 1:15. Kind of just sitting inside. I'm gonna go work on the motor. I have the head off right now, and all the pistons checked out okay, all the valves checked out okay, and everything is good. But I need to clean everything up and get all the carbon off of the pistons before I can put the new head gasket on, put the head back on, and do all that jazz. So like I was saying before my camera died, I stayed up late. I'm gonna take a nap, and hopefully I can get up in like an hour and have some energy, and we'll be able to work on the car. Alright, so I just got up from my nap. I think I'm just going to be lazy today and work on my headlights because I've been putting that off for a while. And I mainly just haven't been working on it because I want to film it. So let's go do that. So this is what I have so far. Basically, it's all a stock headlight. These are the old surrounds. So these used to be like an ugly chrome. So I painted those black. And then I painted the middle, or the front light anodized red, which is this stuff, and it turned out really good. I'm really happy with it. You can really see in the light, it just looks awesome. And next thing we're gonna do is we're gonna clean this up and then get all the old adhesive off of it, because we have new adhesive. This stuff is what I've been told to use, so we're going to put that on. And then after that, put the surround back on, and then we have what's called a sequential light strip. So a lot of you probably saw these on like Audis and a lot of newer cars like that. So if you have it lights up during daytime lights, and then when your turn signal goes, it will kind of like flash back and forth like that. So I have 2 of those, and then also we have a halo kit with all the ballasts and things like that. So these will go on top of the surrounds, and then it comes with little adhesives for them, but I don't know if I trust that, just because I don't want it falling off in the car, and then I can't get it off. So somewhere, I just got some Loctite epoxy instant mix. So yeah, let's get started on these. Alright, so I realized the lighting wasn't that good, so I just put a light up. But basically what I'm going to be doing right now is putting the light strips on. The light will start here and then run its way down to the back, and then this is the back where the wire comes. So what I'm going to try and do is tuck that through there. And I might actually have to drill a hole right here to feed the wiring through. But I'm going to line it up all the way to the end of that, and then just kind of put it in place all the way down there, so like so. So we're gonna go ahead and do that now, and then I'm gonna measure up and see if I need to drill a hole and kind of put the old plastic on and see if it'll work. Alright, so one thing I didn't take into account is that, I don't know if you can see this. So it is a flat strip. Also, this connected onto there and had this little, I don't know what you really call it, but it had this in the way, so there's no way I could feed that through a hole right here without it looking like trash. So what I did is I drilled a little slot. You can really see this. Focus. I drilled a little slot right there for this to go through, and I'm not really too worried about it. It doesn't really look terrible, but it kind of looks bad. I'm not really too worried about how it looks right now because it will be covered up. But that way this can run all the way along the headlight and then come out through there, and then I can just solder on the ends of this. I already kind of pulled them apart, and I'm just going to strip them and then strip that side and solder them all back together. So now with all of this set up and all the wires run through, it looks really clean. I really like the way these look, and I think it'll update the whole look of the car. So yeah, next thing I'm going to do is the halos. It's just, there it goes. And I actually lost the mounting tabs for these, but that's okay because they were garbage anyway. They were just some little dinky plastic clip that goes on the back of this, and then you drill them in, but the screw was maybe about that long. So that's okay. I wanted to do something different. I just don't know if the epoxy will adhere to this because it's kind of like a rubbery feel to it, and it's kind of squishy as well. So I'm not going to try and do that just in case it falls off. But I might figure out a different solution for that. But right now, let's see if we can get these halos to stick, and if these work nice, then I will use them. If not, then I always have the epoxy. So let's try these out. Alright, so again, same story with this. These wouldn't sit flush unless I made a hole up here for them to run through, and I had to cut them because there was no way I'm going to do a hole big enough right there to fit the connectors on. So I'm just going to go ahead and solder all those too. So I think I'm going to have to cut all the ends off of these. Whoa. And then solder all of them back on, so that'll be fun, but we'll see how that goes. So right now I'm just going to stick this one on and see how it looks. Gang. Gang, gang. So Andrew, tell us what's going on here.
Well, it's obviously, a light.
Mm-hmm.
That's about it, man.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. So I got one of the rings put on, and I used these little shitty sticky adhesive thingies, and I just clamped them down with little, what are those called? Like paper, not paper clips, but...
Dude, I honestly have no idea.
I clamped them down with those
things have names?
Yes, dude. When you go to the store and you're like, hey, can I get those black pinchy paper clip things? They look at you like you're an idiot because they actually have a name.
You want me to look it up? I'll Google
No,
it.
it's okay. Don't
Google
worry.
it.
No, don't worry
Google.
about it. Don't
It's
worry
worth
about
one
it.
Google.
But I got those on. I'm just gonna let those sit for a little bit. And then this one, I don't know what to do with this because it fits, but there's nowhere to stick it to behind because it's too small.
Binder clips? That's what
Let me see.
Office Depot brand binder clips?
Binder clip. So I put 2 binder clips on that.
Why do you need to clip the binder? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. But and I also found those little shitty tiny clips for the sequential strips. And these are the screws I was talking about how small they are. You can't even, it won't even focus. I'm not even going to let it try, but they are tiny. So I want to find a different way to mount that, but we'll see. Right now.
Want to be the first thing you mounted that's super tiny? Bazooka.
But right now we're going to go get food.
We are? What are you thinking?
Food.
Yeah, well, I mean, obvious, but what kind of food you thinking?
The edible kind.
No.
You feeling like fast food or like sit down somewhere or?
Do I look like I want to sit down somewhere?
I don't know, dude. But yeah, we're gonna go get food after we decide.
Let's go get some food, boy.
I already know what it is. Noodles. Get some nudes. Get the noodles.
What?
So I fucked it up.
Yeah.
Dropped the lens cover.
Have you ever recorded it? No one recorded me.
Alright. So just got back from getting some food. Probably gonna finish mocking up the headlights. I'm not obviously not gonna wire them today or put the lens back on because I want to make sure everything's really clean and I need to clean the lenses and I just don't really have time to do that today. So that'll probably be a part 2, but I'm gonna mock everything up and show you guys how it looks with the red and the black and all the LEDs and stuff in it. I don't know why I just recorded in my room. Could have just walked down the stairs. And did that. But, whatever. So, here's where we left off. We had the problem with this being a little bit too small, and then that's probably good to go now. So I'm going to take those binder clips off, and then I'll probably see if I can put the other 2 on and then trim the connectors off of them. Seems like it's still out of focus. Okay, there it goes. And then trim the connectors off of them, and I might drill the holes also if I need to, because that one I had to drill a hole on. They're all a little bit different, so I don't know if I'm gonna need to, but I'll try it. So we got cameraman Andrew. No.
No.
Oh.
Oh, okay.
So, Andrew, we gotta get these last 2 halos on, and I gotta trim the connectors off of them. Do you know why?
I don't. Too busy trying to figure out some cool things. Hey, can you zoom in with this thing?
Yeah, it's on the top. It's this thing. Just like twist that to the side or.
This? Whoa, that's tight.
Fuck! I trimmed in the wrong spot. You know what? That's all right though. That is all right. It's a little lengthy, but it'll work. So, this one's gonna be tricky. I'll probably have to drill it. So what we do is we grab some little stickers. Sticky stickers. Oh, I can take these off. Just because probably good. Got some sticky stickers. So these are kind of a pain in the ass. I don't know why they didn't give you like some adhesive or something, as opposed to like take one side of the sticky off and put her on, and then do the same for all the other ones until your fingers bleed. Alright, Andrew. Now I'm just gonna stick this on. Oh, fuck.
What? I guess we could play some like SoundCloud rappers, you know.
Play some of TJ's music. Let's promote TJ here. I'm gonna link him to the video. Oh.
Alright, so I don't know. Will it show up on my phone? Probably not. We gotta look up Tree. Does he spell it Tree J? Like,
yeah, just with the
like,
J.
with just a J. Saudi Prince.
Shout out to TJ, dude. I hope you watch this video. Someone's gonna link him to it. I know it.
Get it.
I just wanna out just like a started friends. Fuck you, yeah, I'm just trying to get rich. Ain't drink, but yeah, I'll throw some shots. Yeah, bitch, I ain't never gonna stop. Yeah, bitch, I ain't never gonna stop. Not a boxer, but
This is one I just painted. Literally all I did was just mask off the area and mask off the bulb. And then pretty much just paint it, and that's the chrome red that I was showing earlier. Alright guys, thanks for watching the video. If you liked it, then be sure to like and subscribe. And we're gonna go play Destiny now, so.
How do I stop recording?